Patrick Wagner here, helping you understand how to take advantage of ChatGPT. So let's get started with crafting quality email responses, something that I'm sure everyone could use help with, especially with the number of emails that people do get. So I'm going to get started with, I'm going to go to 3.5 just so that everyone is using what's the free model and you have access to. I would normally use GPT-4 and the advanced data analysis because it gives me this little plus sign that allows me to attach files. So I can attach a document that has a bunch of my email replies or a transcription or any content. With 3.5, you don't have that option, but that's okay. So for everyone starting out who hasn't used ChatGPT very well, I'm going to actually reference this with, please make an effort to ask ChatGPT how to do things that you're looking to do. So you don't need to come to ChatGPT and tell it what to do all the time. I actually go to it and ask it different things. So how would I, or let's say this, how could you help me craft email replies in my tone and manner? I'll ask it the question and it'll give you some information like, I need to know some context. I need to know some details, some key points. Review, edit, generate the email. What's your communication style? So it tells you what it would like. In my case, I really do know what it's looking for. Here is an example of my replies. Please use it to find my tone and manner. Okay, there we go. At the end here, I'm also going to write, once you've ingested, once you, let's say, even processed this, please ask me for the email I received so you can craft my reply. So it takes that, gives you a quick analysis. You're polite, grateful, clarity, precision, professional, formal, offering expertise. Awesome. Now, I'm going to give it the email response or the email I got. So here is the email I need to reply to. And just so you know, I did a great job, really fast, right here. I love it. Just as a privacy thing, when you're using GPT 3.5, you are in what's considered the learning environment, so there is no privacy here. So do not be cutting and pasting company transcripts or formulas or certain things like that. If you have to use corporate or any type of things along those lines, I'll show you how to use that through the API or through the playground screen, which is blocked off. So it depends on what you're doing. But for average people and average replies that don't have any kind of proprietary information, you're fine with getting your replies from here. But I did want to throw that out as an FYI. So it did craft the email response here perfectly for me. And it was in that tone and manner that I was looking for. So this is what you want to do to craft really great email replies. And you keep this thread. So anytime you want to do any other replies, you can just basically put that down there as well. So let's say craft another reply to this email. Say, Patrick, you are late on your doggy daycare payments. Pay up or else. I like to have fun with GPT. I appreciate your reminder regarding the doggy daycare payments. I apologize for any delay in settling this matter. I'll promptly address the outstanding payments to ensure that we are up to date. As you can see, so you can continue to use this thread once you put in that tone and manner. What I would recommend again is go to 4.0 if you're going to use this often, and actually pump in here a lot of replies. So I would go through a bunch of your emails or texts. Emails are better, and put in a couple of pages of replies and have it use your tone and manner from there. That tone and manner analysis works really well to be able to then create great social media posts, video scripts, all sorts of content under that tone and manner that you've provided it. This is how you craft amazing emails. This is how you use GPT to think for you. The last thing I want to mention is my last secret, which is if you're not sure or you haven't used GPT that often, what I actually do is after it generates that email, I'm going to go back here and just change this response and say, please, for acting as an interviewer, please ask me any questions that you might have to help us craft a better quality response. Now, when you engage GPT as an interviewer, this is where it's able to think and provide context that on average, most people aren't able to do. It goes back to my point about critical thinking. And this is something that we lack today, right? So could you please elaborate on the internal decision-making process? What criteria or factors will you consider in determining the next steps? So you can answer these questions. If it's more complicated or more difficult, it'll ask you a lot more questions. I'll usually just take these, jump into Google Docs and use the voice to text feature and just answer all the questions, come back here and just post it saying, here are my replies below, and give it its answers. And then you'll get an even better quality version. And that's where you really up the level and quality of GPT, is by working with it to provide additional context, additional information. And that's where you'll be very impressed by the quality that it outputs. So I hope this video helped you guys. I know it'll help you be more efficient. I know it'll make the quality of your replies better. I know the extra interview questions that you ask here will help craft questions that will come back to the reply as well, so that you do look like you're thinking more and, more holistically or accurately across the problems that you're trying to resolve. So it'll definitely make you look better, and it'll definitely save you time. Thanks, guys. I'm Patrick Wagner, and I test AI tools and prompts so you don't have to. I'm here to show you how to use AI today to save you both time and money, and also make you look and produce more. Have a fantastic day. I hope this helped.